What up, universe? It's Geronimo, your guide to psychedelics, plant medicines, and all the other compounds that are going to help you become your greatest self. Today I wanted to, well, first of all, start this with a question. Can using psychedelics make you a millionaire? I'm going to answer that. So just to start things off, I think we know a lot of people that have used acid. We could hear it in their music. We could see it in their art. And so it's not really a question on can it help you bring you to the next level? Can it put you into a flow state? It's will it do it for you, you know? And that all depends on how well you know your own skills. Like, what are you good at? What are your passions? What are your talents? Because of course they will enhance your talents. So to start things off, I'm going to talk about Bill Gates. So he never said anything about doing acid to come out with Microsoft, but I kind of connected these dots because he came out with Microsoft when he was 18. He locked himself in a hotel room and wrote it all out in sticky notes. Okay, get that. That's true. Later on in news interviews, they asked him if he ever used LSD. And lo and behold, you know what he said? Oh yeah, back when I was 18. Coincidence? Do you think it might have helped him? Sparked a little something? I don't know. We will never know for sure. But Francis and Watt, I don't know, the people that came up with the DNA helix, the helix, double helix, they came up with that when they were on acid. He saw it like in a vision in his mind. Get that. And then it turned out to be true once they were able to actually look down there with a magnifying glass and understand it, how it worked. So, guys, this is the next level stuff. I think this is what people might have used thousands of years ago. You know, maybe that's how they performed miracles and were so in tune with themselves and God. You know, just another example to throw out there real quick. So the only perfect game that was ever pitched. It was a perfect game. I don't know what that means. Well, I mean, he struck out everyone. No one got a hit in. Like, that seems impossible, right? It's because the main pitcher got, injured or something. So this guy, I don't know his name exactly. You can put it down in the comments if you do. He got flown in. He got told to come in, and he was tripping on acid. And so he's like, okay, he just agreed to it. But then he said he could barely see the catcher. And then he ended up throwing a perfect game. How is that even possible? So it seems these substances are put us in a deeper flow state, connect us with this more, this more primal, instinctive knowing that we can do things, and this like God power almost. And I think a lot of people would agree with me. I mean, if you haven't used them yet, it seems to be something that's kind of hush-hush throughout the United States right now. But this was the medicine of the past. San Pedro, it's a cactus, grows all throughout the world in multiple places. Mushrooms grow all over. There's LSA, morning glory seeds. And think about Leonardo da Vinci, thinking about all these people. It's like maybe they were using these substances, these fruits of the gods, if you will, to enhance their creativity, to make them smarter, to bring them to deeper realizations that, reading books and listening to a preacher can't lead you, make you understand. So I think we're going back to this now. This is the medicine of the past, but the medicine of the future too. And do you know what happened to all the textbooks that talked about the medicinal plants and everything? The Rockefellers, the people like that, got rid of all those books when they were creating the United States, because they were the ones that were kind of directing the flow of America. And we started focusing on pharmaceuticals, chemicals, unnatural things. And I'm pretty sure they came up with the schooling system. We all know how that's going now. So they did these things. I think it's all on purpose. It was all on purpose just to guide us back to the path, maybe. I don't know. We learn out of which way is wrong. We learn what's right, through that contrast. And so we're heading back to this now. We're realizing now that plants are the answer. That through the mind, we can heal ourselves. That the mind is controlling everything. You know? So that's what these plants really help you do, or these substances, psychedelics in general. And, well, you know, not everyone will be called to them, and maybe you're not, maybe you are, maybe you're scared. There's going to be more and more places opening up that make it more comfortable, because this is the way of the future. This is, if there's a return of Christ, that's what's going on here. It's the return of Christ within you, the return of God, the divinity, the knowing, the love, the truth, the light. That, you know, you go to Peniel and see God for yourself, you know, and know, you know, and not just think and believe. That's the way religions have been for the past couple hundred years. Oh, I believe in them. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but I believe, you know. But you can know without a doubt. You can feel it in your heart. And more people are. And there's a silent revolution going on throughout the whole world. We're awakening to our God self. And you could be a part of it, you know? But, of course, there's always risks to weigh out. And I'm going to be talking about my experiences more on my channel. So, yeah. If you're interested in that, check them out. See you next time.